We destroy them, or they destroy us.
Do you think you can control us? You will die. You will lose everything you have. Everything you are will be absorbed. You must decide.
No.
Then you will die knowing that you failed to save everything you fought for. The cycle continues.
We fought the Reapers, but we failed to stop them.
Why are you doing this?
Maybe we can't win this, but we'll fight you regardless. Just like we did Sovereign. Just like I'm doing now. However insignificant we might be, we will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way.
Win them their future. A future free from the threat of the Reapers. But take heart. Look around you. You're not in this fight alone. We face our enemy together, and together, we will defeat them. Don't let them take your will to fight.
Your words are as empty as your future. Struggle if you wish. Your mind will be mine.
Reaper indoctrination is an insidious means of corrupting organic minds.
You must decide.
No.
The cycle continues.
You were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Man? What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
Wake up.
They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to wake up. Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Matrix.
Do you want to know what it is? You can see it.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
It is all around us.
Okay, I gotta ask, why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
What happened here?
It's dark. There's human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Makes sense.
Half the crew. Rendered down into some kind of raw genetic paste and pumped through these tubes.
The tubes don't go on forever.
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream world and the real world?
So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation?
You can feel it. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. To a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
A Lotus Eater machine creates very intense and very realistic hallucinations. It can be used by villains to imprison a person. The hero gets knocked out and wakes up in a different reality. The prisoner needs to fight a battle in the center of his mind in order to escape the hallucination. Sometimes, the prisoner of this hallucination does not even know that it is all fake, which means that the prisoner does not want to escape the hallucination. Bonus points go to the villains if they attempt to drive the protagonist to despair by turning the dream into a nightmare or otherwise play on the protagonist's emotions. The Lotus Eater machine can create a psychological torment zone for the hero, where he is taunted and has to face his flaws and failures, with moving walls, to keep him trapped forever. The Lotus Eater machine may be used in conjunction with a Leave Your Quest test, where the hero is given the final temptation to give up his fight against the villains.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
Maybe.
Or, do you think you can control us?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
The Reapers have it right? You're indoctrinated. You're doing just what they want.
The man is insane.
His ambitions are nothing short of madness. Subjugating the Reapers will not bring victory. Only their extinction will.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
Control is the means to survival.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Only if we can harness their ability to control.
After everything he's done, the elusive man can't pretend he's fighting for humanity. Anyone who isn't indoctrinated has to see that by now.
Your words are as empty as your future. I will show you true power. You cannot resist. Struggle if you wish. Your mind will be mine.
Indoctrination can create perfect deep cover agents. A Reaper's suggestions can manipulate victims into betraying friends, trusting enemies. Should a Reaper subvert a well-placed political or military leader, the resulting chaos can bring down nations.
I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
So the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes.
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Follow me.
You're sure that's what you want? You're taking a hell of a risk.
I don't know how the elusive man can stand looking at himself in the mirror.
Honestly, I've been wondering about that for a while with those freaky eyes.
It is said that eyes are the window to the soul, and in fiction, their color is often the first way to hint at a character's true nature. A character who is under the influence of hypnotism or mind control will show this influence in his eyes with a visual change. This is mostly for the benefit of the audience. Glowing eyes of doom are clearly not a good sign. They can be a permanent indication of malevolence.
It gets worse.
The fourth wall is the separation of the reality of the audience from the world of the characters in a work of fiction. If the fourth wall is intact, the characters are not aware that they are in a work of fiction. In film and video games, the fourth wall can be physically interpreted as the monitor display. Breaking the fourth wall is breaking the separation of the fictional world and the reality of the audience. An example of a fourth wall break is a character that makes an aside comment by speaking to the audience while gazing directly into the camera.
They're controlling you.
When a monster is attacking some innocent characters, the audience would usually be correct to assume that the fourth wall protects the audience. But then, when the monster breaks the fourth wall and attacks the audience, the fourth wall will not protect you.
Harbinger?
Your leaders will beg to serve us. Struggle if you wish. Your mind will be mine.
I will remember the ones who sacrificed themselves, so that the many could survive.
At Gamescom 2011 with Mike Gamble for Mass Effect 3, the Reapers win. Could that be a choice of Mass Effect 3?
Yep.